Peace and blessings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. It is I, Nzinga. I'm here. I'm back on Sheba Mama TV. And it has been a while since I have done a video about my hair. So if you look at any of the previous videos, you can see that we've came a long way. I am in a freeform locking process. I am a little bit over 1 year in. I'm about a year and 3 months in, actually. So the last video that I did, just to give everybody an update on how my hair has been growing and what my process has been, was over 8 months ago. So it's really been a while, and it's really been a lot of changes, and doing another video is something that I always mean to do, but I rarely take the time out to actually do it. So as I'm sitting here outside of this elementary school waiting for my next class to start, I thought to myself, now is a good time. There's nothing else going on. Let me go ahead and do this video. So I'm back, and I want to give you all an update. So as you can see, I actually have locks now. In my first 3 or 4 videos, my hair was just growing, and I was really talking more about the mental side of this process and the importance of being patient and knowing what you're doing and why you're doing it, and a few things that I was trying out. Should I wash my hair a lot? Should I wash it a little bit? Should I use any product? All of those things you can find in my earlier video. But now we actually have some big, chunky, juicy locks, and I must say, I absolutely love my hair. I absolutely love my hair, and I absolutely love what this journey has been. This journey has once again called me to go deep into myself, to be raw, to be authentic, and to just be as pure and as natural as I possibly can be. I don't do anything to my hair other than let it grow. And that's really been the journey, is to just let yourself naturally grow and embrace who you are along the way. So that's what I've been doing. I noticed maybe about 3 months ago, at about 1 year, I got my first little lock here in the back. My first little one. I don't know if y'all can see that. But at about year 1, I got the first lock, and then another couple of weeks went by, and I started to get a couple of locks on each side. And then another couple of weeks went by, and I started to get more. Let me see if I can go around the back of my head. I started to get more locks in the back. Can y'all see that? And then I also began to get more locks on the side. So every couple of weeks I would get about 1 or 2 new locks. And before that began to happen, I really want everybody to pay attention to what's happening right here in the front. I don't know if you can tell just by me touching it how soft my hair still is here, and how we can still kind of see through the hair up in this area too. So what we see is that it is not locked in the very front. And, you know, prior to year 1, 4 or 5 months ago, my whole head looked like this front, where I could start to see the definition of my locks, and I could start to see my hair separating, kind of like what you have here, separating into different sections, but it wasn't yet locking. Okay, so this is the stage that I really wanted to record, but I didn't make time to do it. So I was really determined to do a video before my front locked up, because I wanted you to see like this. This is what I call stage 2, just when it began to section off on its own, and then those sections began to solidify and come together and unify into all these big, juicy, beautiful locks that you see on the side of my head and in the back. So that is stage 2 and 3. And I'm loving it. Like I said, my locks are different sizes. None of them are the same size. I have some really chunky, juicy ones up in this area, up top. Y'all can see that. Nice and thick. And they get a little bit smaller coming down onto the side, even though this is a juicy one too. I like that one. That one's a little smaller. As far as my routine goes, I wash my hair at least once a week. And I use like an olive tea tree oil on my scalp after I wash. I have not twisted my roots at all, but I have to tell you all, I have been a little manipulative. I have played in my hair. It's kind of habitual. Like, so what I'm doing here, like with this part, these parts that have not, well, that's kind of almost locked, but these parts that are still locking, like I'll just be sitting at home and I'll just be kind of doing this, grabbing the sections. And I do it in the back too. I grab and I kind of pull the different sections. It feels good to do it, but I also know that it helps it section off a little bit. And it helps each lock kind of define into its own little place. And there are a couple up top and in the back where I had 2 and 3 locks growing together, and I pulled apart a little bit, just a little.